man, I feel like I am so super close to getting one of these stories published, and I can feel it. For those that maybe have been following my Instagram, I posted last night another rejection letter that I got sent to me last evening, and it was again kind of like the one I posted the other day, where it was, "Hey, good story, not for us, but please send more work." That's basically what it was. In truth, I'd actually forgotten about this submission. I sent it like 15 months ago. I sent this story, and they finally get back to me. So perhaps the long wait time was deliberation over potentially publishing the piece. I don't know, but wow, yeah. So it again, just another rejection there. Good news is to get that close with a story that you worked on. I mean, God, I worked on that story maybe 2 years ago. So before even this Write Every Day, I'd already written that story, just for context here. So it's good to kind of hear back that this publication is pretty prominent, and quite well respected. Said, hey, good work on something that I did a couple years ago. Only just serves to kind of inspire me to continue to go forward here, just because I know I've definitely improved my craft in the past 2 years since then. Man, it's I can taste it. It's so close, I can taste it. As always, with these rejections, the back of my mind, the fear is more of the content of the stories and the subject matter. I've talked before about how this is going to be a bit of a controversial topic to talk about. This is about a town and the individual lives of people following, a mass shooting in a school, and so that's a heavy subject. And I think I've handled it very, very well and very much delicately touched upon the subject there, and done as much as I can to focus more on the individual going through like tragedy and grief. But man, that in the back of my mind, that I'm always like, maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's that particular content that's the thing, which I certainly hope not, because I still have at least another probably 2 years to get this collection done. Yeah, at least. I've given myself till the end of basically 2025 to have this particular collection of stories done, and I can move on to something else. So here's hoping. Here is hoping that that's not the reason why, because I'd hate to be at this for another 2 years, getting this nice collection done of work that I'm really proud of, to just have no one be interested in it because of the subject. So we will see. I don't think so. I think that fear is somewhat unfounded. It's important to keep that sort of subject matter in mind, as always, but I think overall I'll still find a good home for it. But we're close. We are close, and boy, I'm hoping. I actually got up early this morning. What you're seeing right now was me wrapping up my writing session this morning. I didn't get a ton done. I only got about a half hour or so of writing. And then I spent the rest of my session time this morning actually submitting to more lit mags. These rejections have been inspiring. It's pushed me to continue to submit, to continue to get stories out there. So we're going to find out if there's any lit mags that are actually interested, and let's hope they are. Let's hope, because yeah. It's nice to be inspired by rejection. It feels even better though to actually have a story done and to actually have a story published. So back at it, continuing with it. I feel like I say this all the time, but it's important. It's important to show how frequently I'm submitting, to show how many rejections I'm getting, because again, if you're going through the same process, I want this to be a pretty accurate depiction of how this process works. I want this to be a realistic account of how the publishing industry really is. It's a lot of struggle and a lot of time and a lot of tedious boredom submitting work. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all tomorrow.